the man in Novak to determine if you stand to profit from the offer. The inheritance is recommended for experienced couriers level 20 plus. Why would you give me the quest at level 10 if okay. If it's okay, never mind.
Things
whatever.
have been a lot better since you
Moving
helped
on.
with those soldier boys. Thanks again. So, what can I do for you?
Let's see. Let's see. About that favor you owe me.
Ask away.
I want to join the Kings, get me to the strip. I could really use some money. You know what? I'll join the Kings.
Normally, we don't let outsiders join, but I think I can make an exception in your case. I'll have one of the guys spread the word. From this day forward, you're one of us, and no one in Freeside will mess with you if they know what's good for them. In addition, if you want to do something about that hair of yours, talk to Sergio. I'll let him know you're coming.
Oh, that's a Sergio.
Perhaps more
okay.
importantly, you've earned the right to wear something a little more stylish. Here, wear it proudly.
Alright, sweet.
Things have been a lot better since you helped with those soldier boys.
Alright, let's actually talk to him. This building is interesting. What do you know about it?
Near as I can tell, it's some sort of religious institution. Oh, I know it says school out front, but everything in here seems to be related to the worship of some guy from back in the day. People used to come here to learn about him, to dress like him, move like him, to be him. If that's not worship, I don't know what is.
See, this was like an Elvis school, and the king is supposed to be basically like Elvis. Tell me more about him.
Not a whole lot to tell. There were only a few books left in here when we found it, and those were rotted away. There were some posters left that were pretty well preserved, which is how we know all this stuff was based on the same guy. The thing of it is, we don't even know what his name was. All the posters just referred to him as the King.
Alright, and that's where you got your name from.
Well, that and the giant sign outside. This place could have been the King's House of Dog Chow, and I still would have taken the name.
Of course you
But I
would.
like to think I keep the memory alive.
But yeah, he sounds like him. He looks like him, and... Let's see. Let's talk about something else. Alright, where did you get the robot dog?
I got Rex here from a salvager a few years ago. He was a little dinged up when I got him, but one of the followers fixed him right up.
Is there anything wrong with him?
He's been acting peculiar for some time now. I took him to the followers and had him checked out, and they said his brain is bad or something.
Can they do anything?
No, they said they don't have the tools to help him.
Is he going to be okay?
For now, but they said eventually he's going to get worse. I don't know what to do.
Alright, so I'll talk about something else. But yeah, basically what you can do is you can take him, get him fixed, like you don't even have to get him fixed. But you can, and it will give him like a bonus, because basically like every single I think every single not NPC, but every single companion in this game has a quest that you can do, and if you do it, then it will gain a bonus. You can choose what you want, and they'll get a bonus to a certain thing for what you choose. I think that's with all of them. And in this one, you have a lot of choices which brain you want to use from what dog, and yeah, you can get it changed from someone, and you don't even need to do this. And if you bring him back to the king, he'll say keep him, and there you go. Tell me about the Kings.
We're different than other gangs, and not just because we dress better. We're not just a group of thugs looking for our next fight. The Kings are about an idea, you see, where every man is free to follow his own path, do his own thing, where every man is a king in his own right.
And why isn't every man in Freeside in your gang?
We've tried to pass our philosophy on to the people of Freeside, but not everyone is ready to be a king. The kids love us, but the old-timers tend to shy away and keep to themselves. And they probably couldn't pull off the look anyway. As for the others, some people just plain don't respect others, and that's a no-no. If there's one thing I won't tolerate, it's lack of respect.
Yeah, I like this guy a lot. What can you tell me about Pacer?
Pace? He and I grew up together around here. We've been through a lot together. There's no man I'd rather have at my side in a pinch. Don't judge him too harshly for trying to get some caps out of you. He probably took you for a squatter, looking for a place to settle down. There have been a lot of people moving into the area lately, and it's got some people riled. Can't blame them myself. There's only so much to go around.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, sweet. I do love the king. He is pretty awesome. In fact, basically, when the game wasn't out, I was like, this was the game. Because back when I was in middle school, and even earlier than that, I would obsess over games that I was waiting for. And New Vegas, since I was such a fan of 2000 Fallout 3 in 2008, I was like super excited.
You returned to me a king yourself. It would be an honor for me to do your hair. That is why you are here.
Or no.
You wound me. You simply must let me have a go at that hair sometime. Anything you can imagine, I can style.
Alright, but... Alright, I'm gonna be done. You want this? Yes. Come on, let me talk to you. You owe me money. Or you the other people money. I don't know how to talk to them. Anyways, but New Vegas was one of like the ultimate games I've obsessed over. I read everything, and I originally thought that I was going to be able to go.
I need to buy some ammo.
I originally thought like Vault 21, which is in, if you didn't know, it's in where is it exactly? It's in Vegas. That's right. It's in New Vegas. And let's look at this real quick.
Hi.
Oh yeah. That looks fine. But yeah, it's in Vegas, and wait. There we go. Wrangler Great Hat. Oh yeah. So basically, yeah, it's in Vegas and house concreted over, but like I thought originally, from what I read, I thought for some reason that the Kings were worked out of Vault 21, and I thought that was like the coolest thing ever. There you go. Let me through, boys. Haha. I'm surprised they don't make me take my guns away. But I guess the casinos do that by themselves. Isn't that right? Alright. And yeah, look at their nice roads. Trucking look nice.
Howdy, partner.
Oh.
You come for a piece, haven't you? Welcome to New Vegas.
See, what are you doing here?
Consider me your personal welcome wagon. Now hear this. The head honcho of New Vegas, Mr. House, is itching to make your acquaintance. Just head for the Lucky 38. It's the big old tower shaped like a roulette spinner.
Go there. I'll go there straight off.
Yeah, partner. That's the spirit. He'll be waiting for you.
Said keep moving.
Oh, those last
Oh my
shots were
God.
a bad idea.
I've never seen that.
Commanding officer after this.
Why do they call it a monorail? It's a train. A train.
Why?
Whoa.
We leaving
Have half a
already?
mind to throw you all in the cell. and
Man,
let you
these
split
lights
it
are
off.
awesome. Those especially are
Come on.
awesome.
Hey there, friend. A bit of advice.
No,
My
no,
stock
no.
and trade, all kinds of.
No. Not interested.
Look
Dude,
alive,
nice.
guys. You're on NCR time.
Ew. No, I'm
I
just
swear
kidding.
The monorail was just ahead.
Um,
Somewhere.
So fucked up I can't feel
What should
my
I do?
legs.
Well, let's see. Let's talk to you.
Hey,
Let's see. Let's see. It sucks that they didn't add really many speech options for the stuff he says. See, I can't ask him.
I don't know, man. I just... So what about...
Alright.
Are you
Yeah.
always this cynical? You know, I ain't too sure, man. I'm just looking for a good time. Go on then. What about a special someone? You're always bugging me about my personal life.
There's a man I'm with. Yeah.
I hears you. There's no time for it in this world, I say. Okay, New Vegas, here we come. Military. There's plenty of drunken NCR hosts.
Come on, we've already done this. I don't want to talk to you about this anymore. Okay, good. We're done.
Don't give us any trouble.
You know, why not?
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on.
I love these big opening doors. He's gonna have to stay out here.
Fun.
There. Let's look at the Lucky 30, or Lucky 38. It looks, looks different for some reason. It looks bigger than I'm used to. It's dark in here too. And why is there? Never mind.
Where to, partner?
Penthouse. Alright, this is the house at the very top of the wheel. And this is House's thing. Let's go talk to House, shall we?
Penthouse floor.
But we gotta remember, House always wins. The House always wins.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see?
I've never seen anything like this place.
Of course you haven't. Vegas always was one of a kind. What you see down on the strip is just a fraction of the city's former glory, and yet, more than an echo, I preserved its spirit. Or perhaps you were referring to the Lucky 38? The years haven't been kind to her, but still she manages to impress.
She sure does. Why the VIP treatment? I'm just a courier.
Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it.
What? Let's get down to business then.
The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough.
Let's see, what do you propose?
My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that?
I have a few questions before I decide.
What did you wish to know?
Tell me about your, how do I get to Benny? Tell me about Benny. Let's see that.
Benny has led the chairman ever since I recruited his tribe 7 years ago. Until his recent misbehavior, I planned to make him my protege. Maybe if I'd begun grooming him sooner, none of this would have happened.
Let's see. What use would you have for a protege?
To achieve my aims, I require a capable human agent to perform certain tasks.
And that's why
I knew Benny was ambitious, even ruthless, but I believed he would do the job so long as he was incentivized appropriately. Obviously, I miscalculated his drive for supremacy, but in any case, you've come along. A more than suitable replacement.
Why did Benny betray you?
I have to think that he found out about the platinum chip and mistakenly convinced himself that he could use it to his own ends. One of the problems of a tribal workforce, I'm afraid. No intuitive understanding of how complex technologies can be.
Let's see. Why didn't you intervene sooner when Benny ambushed
Why
me?
didn't Victor intervene sooner, you mean? Good Springs is a bit too far away for me to reliably control a Securitron agent by remote. I can send and receive packets of data at best. Victor's combat algorithms determined the proper course of action. Benny and his thugs were more than a match for a lone Securitron. When he alerted me, I instructed him to approach the site after Benny and the others had departed.
I see.
What?
Who exactly are you, Mr. House?
I am Robert Edwin House, President, CEO, and sole proprietor of the new Vegas Strip. I oversaw the city's renovations starting from 2274 onward. The 3 families are my employees. Before the Great War of 2077, I was the founder, president, and CEO of Robco Industries, a vast computer and robotics corporation.
Yeah. So he's a man who owns all the robots in the world, basically. You appear to be a computer, not a man.
Don't let the video screens and computer terminals fool you. I'm flesh and blood, not silicon.
The lifespan you're claiming is impossible, except for ghouls and supermutants.
I see you've made a study of the topic. My knowledge of the science of longevity would fill several textbooks. Perhaps after a decade or 2 of economic reconstruction, I can commercialize these technologies and offer them to others, such as yourself.
I would love that. How have you stayed alive for all this time, then?
Let's just say it was very costly. But I was willing to make the sacrifices longevity entailed, financial and otherwise.
How did you establish New Vegas?
We can discuss this in greater detail at another time. Suffice it to say that when my Securitrons detected NCR scouts at Hoover Dam, I took action. I recruited a tribal force to supplement my Securitrons and renovated the Strip just in time to welcome the NCR as it marched into the region. Instead of war, a treaty was negotiated, and the money started to pour in.
I see. Tell me about the factions vying for New Vegas.
It's understandable that you'd be curious about this topic, but what else?
Yeah, basically he's like,
Have you considered the terms of my offer?
we'll recover the chip.
Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your...
Alright, so basically he's like, yeah, you know what? Stop asking questions, you dumb.
Enjoy your time.
Just get me my stuff. What the heck? What? Am I actually in the elevator? Oh, that's cool. That is too cool, man. Let's see. Public floors, private floors. Oh no! This is, yes. Wait, what? What is the private floors? Industry basement penthouse. Oh, that's cool. Public floors, cocktail lounge, presidential suite, casino. But yeah, that is really cool actually. That's the mod where it lets you own this, which makes me want to get rid of Mr. House because I don't think you can really own his casino without you doing that. I'm gonna steal these here. Box and times. I think this is it. I'm not sure. Yeah, this place is cool. Why are there?
Enjoy all the Vegas Strip has to offer.
Will do. Alright, so now we're gonna go back out here. Retrieve what's his face. And I said this would be a longer session of gaming, so I think I will bring you along.
Okay.
Let's go kill Benny, shall we? And that'll be it. That'll be the end. So what we're gonna do, I'm thinking that's weird.
Oh, sakes, check out what I found. It's one of those pre-war magazines on it's on damn, I wish I could read.
But yeah, these look like a different color than normal. But yeah, so we go in here, gonna go into Benny's room, wait for him, and then kill him. This seems good, right? Right, guys? Right, guys? Right, guys?
Hey, fella, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand...
Sure you go. Here.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make you...
They'll be safe as kittens. I now love that saying. That is my new favorite saying.
Hey there, pal. Welcome to the Tops. And what can I do for you today?
Let's see. I think we should talk about Benny.
Really? You got something to say about the big boss, huh? Well, why don't you say it to his face instead of yapping at me?
I don't think you're going to like this. Seems Benny's been making his own play.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Benny tried to kill me and stole Platinum Chip. I was hired to deliver.
That doesn't... Why would he pull a stunt like that? Got anything else to offer?
Darn it. Benny's going to steal all of House's robots, don't you see? That's it, what do you think?
I think you might just be onto something here, kid. Tell you what, I can't actively back your play, but I'll keep the chairman off your back. I'll tell the doorman you're cool to pack heat inside. Trust me. You'll still have to deal with Benny's private goon squad, though. I got no play with those cats. You want more help? I'll need more proof.
See, I'm gonna need all my weapons back now. Is that him? Right here?
Welcome back to the Tops.
I think what I'm gonna have to do is... It wasn't him.
How's it hanging?
So I'm gonna have to do this. Get all my weapons back, which I have, right? And then I'm gonna have to do this. Because I'm allowed to pack heat. Oh my god, why did it lag right there? And then I might have to super sledge him and everyone else, but I'm not sure. Oh, that's perfect. 24 damage. I can't actually talk to Benny. I can't actually talk to him though. What if I do speech up to 45? That's all of it. I can't actually let him see me though, because then he'll try and talk to me and then it will be all over. Alright, and then, let's see. Oh, come on. No.